A frequently asked question from people that are already strong is, can they benefit from training on the kBox to improve their main lifts, the squat and the deadlift, for example? And the answer is yes. There are actually some benefits, because on the kBox we can get both really high resistance levels like with on the barbell, but we can also target specific angles and sticking points. So we are going to look into the deadlift and squat today, and some tips and tricks to mimic your heavy lifts as good as possible. So everything prepped for a really heavy squat. We're going to try to mimic a 1 RM here. So important thing here is that you can't really go like 1 RM from 0 on a kBox. So we were going to start with a pre-rep, just going up slow to get everything in motion and calm down. And then he does his first like maximal rep. That would be a maximal concentric, because it's not a lot of energy when it comes down. But that second repetition will prime for the third, that will be the maximal repetition. It will come in with a lot of energy, force him to a lot of strength and shortening, and absorb, and then explode in the third, and that will be the maximal and the strongest rep. So we're building up to 1 RM in the third rep. So pre-rep, get everything moving, and now a maximal push. Coming in to hard absorption, brace, and push away, come down, and stop. So we're ready to do the deadlift. We have the bar connected. Here, to mimic the start position, Anton can either use the rubber sole on his foot, press against the flywheel to sort of lock it in. But today we're going to use me as a spotter, and I'm going to hold the flywheel for a couple seconds to get that feeling from a really heavy deadlift, and then release. 1, 2, release. Pull, 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 all the way through. Bracing position. 2 heavy reps and stop. So that's the heavy deadlift. And if you're training by yourself, you're not able to lock the flywheel with your foot, or you don't have a spotter, I wouldn't worry too much about not getting strong at the start. Yes, the concentric action will start to move faster than when you're on a heavy deadlift on a barbell. But as you come down, you're forced to absorb it eccentrically, and then you can just save a little bit of the energy into and really brace in that bottom position, basically your starting position, but eccentrically. So you will definitely work and strengthen that starting position.